Hello, everyone. Waiting for Mike. Waiting for MikeG to come back. Drinking some water.
Alright, I'm here.
Alright, so you got my stream pulled up?
No, I just literally sat down.
Alright, so check your...
Let me go to it.
Check the stream and see how you sound until we start the game.
Okay.
Drinking some water.
Alright, I'm here.
Alright, so you got my stream pulled up?
No, I just literally sat down. I'm a little,
You want me to turn you down? Alright, I turned you down.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let me see how it sounds. Yeah. Alrighty. Let me see how it sounds. Alright, that's a little better. Alrighty.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, sure, man. Stream's gonna be delayed for me. I'm not sure if he can screen share while we're streaming.
We can't screen share, but you can always watch my stream.
Mm-hmm. We just got done being on my channel, just hanging out and talking and everything. So, if you're from my channel from just a moment ago, welcome back.
We're gonna play Whistleblower.
Oh, we're gonna play Whistleblower in this one. Okay. Yeah, I just figured. That we'd stream a bit and have some talks with the dreamers, but this is cool too.
This isn't on insane difficult,
but open your eyes.
So it's gonna be.
You're way better at this than me. I suck at this game.
Somebody hit you. Here, let me help.
Hello, Rodan.
Yay,
is the audio okay, bud? Audio good on your end?
They're not happy about it?
Shit, and they're not happy about it? Shit. Shit. Let's go. Alright, so this is the morphogenic engine. That we're being experienced to. Yep, it's fine. Thank you, Rodan.
Right on. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. You know you're my favorite dreamer.
So I actually streamed this. I actually 100%ed this on stream. I collected every note and document.
That's cool.
What I really want to see, I want to challenge somebody to collect every battery that they can find. That's in the. I want them to collect every battery in one sit through, every chapter. Because I'm pretty sure in every chapter there's a couple batteries. Except for, except in the main game, I think there's only like no batteries. I don't think there's any batteries in the last chapter of the main game.
Damn.
Second.
I want to see somebody do no camera, gamma all the way down. Jacob's like, you fucker. I ain't doing this again.
I got halfway through the game with low camera.
They've paged for
Ooh,
you
this
3
guy.
times.
I'm gonna close the door.
Urgent in the engine.
Right in his face. I don't care.
What are you doing in here anyway? I thought you were just a software guy.
I'm gonna open it. I'm just gonna run. Just gonna run like a fucking wind.
Fire extinguisher.
Christ, Wayland, hurry.
Shut up. I'm gonna speed run. Shut up, guard. With your weird...
Shut the fuck up!
With your weird nose. Your weird fucking face. You look like handsome Squidward.
He does look like handsome Squidward.
You're cutting it close. Next page.
They've got Gluskin out of this park.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's hilarious.
We got a patient 30 seconds out and we're blind inside.
Working on an episode. Working on an episode. Working on an episode.
I don't need another.
Working on an episode.
That's just rude, Jacob. You didn't even hit him with the door.
I'll hit him if I want.
Are we happy, Mr. Park?
Yeah, I'm fucking happy. Shut up. I'm working. Quiet, bitch. I'm working.
You're doubting our friend, Mr. Wayland Park?
Oh,
Is there something wrong?
Shut the fuck up. I'm working. Shut up, bitch. I'm working. Can't you see I'm lightly tapping my keyboard with my fingertips? That means I'm working.
Sorry, I just got my nails cut and I'm used to typing with these long nails.
Kind of like that Peter Griffin clip.
Yeah. Nuh-uh. No, you didn't. Girl.
Fun fact. Here comes somebody up here. That is the groom coming up here.
Oh man.
Eddie Gluskin. It's the groom.
Hey,
The guy that's gonna bang on the
this is a
window.
high security. It's all right, Agent.
It's
Yeah, I
all
see
right.
that.
Just surprised.
I'm happy, just really happy. Just a tub of glue.
I'm happy. Just really happy. Yeah, just stiffed in a tub of glue.
The fusion monitoring is not.
Look at my fingertips. I'm just gonna lightly tap my keyboard. Look. Yeah, it's Eddie. It's the groom on the computer. Hi.
Serial spin labeling is back online.
Oh, his face is scarring.
Positioning imaging plane.
You're finished, Mr. Wayland Park.
Ugh.
Leave.
You're finished, Mr.
That's
Wayland
just
Park.
nasty.
No wonder he remembers us later on.
You need to exit the room, sir.
Shut the fuck up, handsome Squidward. Why are there multiple of you? You have the same mama and dada?
It's all the same model. They're clones. Oh god.
It's one of the things I don't like about Outlast. They just reuse everything with only minor changes.
Mm-hmm.
Which
That's
is
why
not,
a remake is needed. Jigsaw seeing what they are doing. Amateurs. That's funny.
you can see him. You can kind of see him back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see. There he is, right there. Imagine if Wayland just came in the room, had to bend down, tie his shoe, and just see that fucker's face.
He's just waiting on you, isn't he?
Yeah. Then here comes the triplets from Boss Baby.
Mr. Wayland Park, consulting contract 8208. Software engineer with a level 3 security clearance. Graduated cum laude.
I'm so
from
hungry
Berkeley,
right
but
now.
Still somehow not smart enough to realize that the last thing a fly ought to do in a spider's web is wiggle. Somehow dumb enough.
William Smithers.
William Smithers.
Firewall patch would be enough to fool the world's leading supplier of biometric security. Stupid, Mr. Park. More than stupid. In fact, that was crazy. I'm afraid we're going to have you committed. Mr. Park, will you willingly submit?
In fact, that was crazy.
Stupid, Mr.
Did you hear that, Agent?
He said yes, Mr. Blair.
Oh, as a matter of fact, it's crazy.
Oh, and did I just hear Mr. Wayland Park volunteer for the morphogenic engine program?
That's what I heard, Mr. Blair.
That was brave indeed, Wayland. The Murkoff Corporation and the Onward March of Science both appreciate your bravery and sacrifice. Maybe you could administer Mr. Park here a light anesthetic.
Loudly.
Oh.
Oh boy. I'll be back in just moment, Jacob. I'm actually gonna get me something to eat real quick. So I'll be back, guys. I gotta get something to eat because I am just very hungry. Whistleblower.
Elon Musk's less attractive cousin. What? Mike, say something, guys? I couldn't hear him. My headphones are off. Hey, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta shut off my light. Alright. Alright, that's better. Hello? Dude. Excuse me? Who says something about the Dragon Ball live action movie?
Open you up and show you. You wait right there. You, no observers, come in. Come to join our therapy session. Here, take the blade. Dig around in our friend here. Get a little red on your hands. It's always healthy to express yourself. You keep it bottled up too long and you might do something you regret. You're one of those. Too good for the likes of us. Think you're different? Something special? There are no observers here. Now, get the fuck out of here before I change my mind.
Come back here!
Bad idea. We'll get out of here through section. No tactical thing now.
Get here in time. We need help now. We get them on the radio. The National Guard could be here, but then
We don't even know the radio works.
it's shortwave. The prison's got electricity, they've got signal, and the lights are on.
Murkoff has it under control.
Yeah, I know. We need to get to that radio.
Outside help will come without outside attention. You want responsibility for every literally shaky thing on the Murkoff Company payroll? I know I don't.
It's too late to worry about that. The stop.
You're scared. You're not thinking straight. Let me make something clear.
Yeah, my audio's on. Rodan, can you hear me now? Hello, Rodan. PlayStation. Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Alrighty.
Hey, can you hear me?
I'm back. I'm back, Jacob. Let me get my headset on. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, for some reason, Rodan didn't hear you.
Oh,
Oh.
that's because I had to get something to eat. I
No,
muted my mic.
Not you, it was talking about me. He was talking about he
Oh.
couldn't hear me.
Oh, well, let me check the stream then.
No, he said now he can hear me. Now he can hear me. Okay.
Oh, well, let me check the stream then.
No, he said now he can hear me.
Oh, that's weird. Huh. Okay. I don't know.
I guess I was just far away from my mic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I had to turn off my light for a little bit. So
Jacob, you're not going to believe what I'm eating.
Mayonnaise.
No.
What?
I'm eating mashed potatoes with ranch.
Are you really?
Yes, there was a mashed potato casserole dish. Chicken. And I had it with ranch. And I thought, oh my god, I just watched a video about mashed potatoes. And then everybody in the comments of that video was complaining about how ranch didn't win. That is hilarious. Oh my god. A lot of you guys don't know what happened, so I'll explain it for you. Jacob and I were on watch together, and we were watching a Good Mythical Morning episode where they were mixing sauces.
With potatoes.
And Rhett was being kind of rude, you know, and I said, oh, you need to see the one about the mashed potatoes. Because Rhett was such an ass about Link. Like, the way he would eat his mashed potatoes and gravy. Like, he had a gravy boat and everything, and he kept talking about how hard he would go. Go so hard. And the experiments they were doing, it was supposed to be things that were never heard of to put in your mashed potatoes. Okay, to like replace gravy. Well, one of the things was ranch, which I thought was very common, right? Mm-hmm. So Jacob wanted to see the comment section to see how they reacted to Rhett and Link, because, you know, Rhett just kept bitching about Link. But no, only one person had a complaint about it, and everyone else was bitching about how ranch was not the winner, and that it was a very common thing. And there were so many comments, I kept reading them to Jacob, and then here I am eating dinner, and it's mashed potatoes, and I put ranch in it.
How is it?
It's good, man. I didn't have a lot of ranch, though. It's also got corn and chicken. So, yeah. No one. I don't think anybody in Outlast would survive that.
Suffering carnage.
Yeah, and just the suffering, basically. I don't think any of them would survive.
Except the walrus.
I mean, Chris Walker and the, the Wall Rider. I think the Wall Rider would do okay. And I think Chris Walker would do okay, but everyone else, I don't think they would survive.
I think
they would just become...
The Groom.
You think the Groom?
Yeah. Eddie Gluskin, yeah. Or the Cannibal.
Interesting. I think they would just become part of the army. Dude, ranch and potatoes is delicious. Really good. And a lot of people like dipping French fries in ranch is good. But I didn't put a lot in it though. I don't want to put so much in it that it's just ranch, you know?
What do you see? Who am I? There. Now you see.
Check this out, Mike, on the screen.
Never heard of honey and potatoes. Never heard of that.
He's giving him a swirly.
That's funny.
I'll give you guys some privacy.
Yeah. Now honey and pepperoni pizza, that's awesome. I'm trying not to be too close to my mic when I'm eating because I don't want there to be a whole bunch of chomping and gross sounds. No, I just don't want them to hear it.
No, don't talk about Skibidi Toilet in my chat.
It's banned.
I just don't want to fucking talk about it. Don't make me get you strike.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
That's funny.
Mine! You were mine!
Sorry if I'm quiet, guys. I'm just eating. I got really hungry.
Battery.
You are so much better at this. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible at this game.
Go away!
Sorry, just potty humor. Oh my god. Jacob, is it time for one of those you want to know something moments?
No.
Oh. You want me to do it for you?
No.
Okay. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you should go to our podcast. I have a whole video dedicated to the you want to know something. Have you ever done the main campaign and Whistleblower in the same stream?
I think I did like once.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just played the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Easy as pie, folks. Easy as pie. And it's not even half an hour yet. And I got past the first chapter.
Yeah, he's pretty good at this, you guys. He's just showing off over here.
This is the first game I 100 completed. 100%.
Damn. He's a mad boy.
Ow.
Alright. There's my dinner. I am now done eating. If there was any eating sounds in the background, I do apologize. He has a head, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's playing head skip-ball.
Head skip-ball. That's funny. Alright. Let's make this chat interesting here. Let's see. Let's see. What can I do? What can I do here? Let me see. Damn. Oh! So, for any dreamers that are new here, I actually decided to kind of update our qualifications. So I made some updates to it. And I also updated the rules, too, to some degree. Nothing changed too much. It's just more so, like, changes that just need to be altered and improved. So let me just list up the qualifications first, because I really wanted to. Are you okay with that, Jacob? You okay if I do that?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, buddy. I'm just trying to keep the chat interesting here, just so I'm not quiet the whole time. So the first qualification for dream battles, and this is what qualifies as a dream battle. Okay, so this is just to let people from the Dream Battles channel know. So the first one we have is themes and slight similarities. We will be doing battles based on themes more so than the popular idea of correlation, similarities. An example of theme is the strong debate of ninja versus samurai. So that's one that I pretty much kept. I did, however, want to add slight similarities because I do think sometimes it's hard to come up with a battle without some kind of comparison or similarity to a degree. So I did that as a part of it. So the next one we have is must have true combatants. So combatants used must be actual fighters with actual fighting ability, powers, and most importantly feats, which are showings that demonstrate what a character is capable of. Characters that are not combatants are not allowed, like Elmo, and video game characters that only function from a gameplay standpoint and not scaling or feats must face another character who operates the same. So, for the series, I want to make sure that we avoid being like Cartoon Fight Club, because that, in my opinion, is the worst versus show out there. Just because he uses a lot of characters, like fucking Elmo, that are not fighters. And it's just such stupid, silly debate, and the fact that you would even have to make a video about that as a fight is just absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, using real fighters. Next one is power scaling and debatability. Scaling and debatability is extremely important as it provides more interesting discussion and not an all true clear answer to who might win. Even though our intention is not to end the debate, we at least want to honor versus battles for perhaps the biggest reason for its existence, which is the talk and controversy of the battles. I think that one speaks for itself there. I don't think I need to get into detail about that. And lastly, this one could be very debatable, but this is just how I want our series to stand out. A lot of you guys from Dream Battles probably already know this, but just in case, must be a believable crossover in story. Combatants chosen must also be able to cross over and allow us to develop a legit story as to why they are fighting in this one single scenario. In order to know if this is possible, the world's themes and timelines must be somewhat analyzed. Notice I use somewhat, so I'm not being too strict. Although in all of these scenarios, combatants will inhabit the same universal space, and other franchises can be implemented to further enhance the story. So to a degree, I want the battle to make sense in terms of writing a good story, but I don't want to be so strict about it that, you know, it limits us in ideas, right? And so that one, I just don't want it to limit us, but at the same time, I do want it to have us stand out a lot more. So I think that one is important, but I also don't want it to be the thing that holds us back from doing battles and debates. Alright, so those are the qualifications. That's what qualifies as a dream battle. Okay? For death battle, it's all about comparison, usually. It's all about characters being the same, or there's a debate. And that's all death battle is about. I wanted us to stand out. So, alright, now it's just the rules. These are the rules of the battles, of the series overall. Each battle will also have its own unique set of rules, discussing what we will do with the character, what we're including, not including. That way there's honesty, which we're going to talk about here. So, here we go. First, it is strongly important to give the audience only one outcome by giving details about the method of victory. To do this, we make cases for both characters winning, as it not only better gauges the contest, but allows us to determine what we believe is most is the most likely scenario to happen. So, again, this is all opinion, okay? And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to look at every possible scenario, and then we're trying to condense it down into a single scenario, and therefore, you know, debating why we think a character wins by using facts to back up our opinions. So, alright, next, we cannot provide any given outside weapons or enhanced power that makes up a stomp thread, like Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, unless the other character possesses those abilities that compensate for this advantage. So any given power or outside weapon that they typically do not use in their stories and they don't have full time. That's basically what that means. So, like, on the other stream, I talked about how Divine Spawn is not really Spawn's power. It's someone else's power. He only did it once, and the fact that Death Battle used it, I think, wasn't necessary, because it's really not his power. So, yeah. Alright, next. Everything we talk about must be canon unless a character does not have enough abilities or feats for a fair fight. Thus, compensating is okay as long as you admit and tell people what you are using in terms of non-canon source material. Some pictures or footage is for entertainment. I just put that there so people don't go, well, what's all that footage about? I mean, he's doing this right here and everything. It's just for entertainment if you see something that's kind of out of the norm. But typically, I want to use what's canon. But if I'm using someone like Judge Dredd, let's say I'm using Judge Dredd, and he's going up against a character, I don't know who, but let's say the character he's going up against has a lot more feats, and there's just not enough for Judge Dredd to better gauge the contest and make it more fair. So I'll use non-canon material and crossovers, admitting that I do, without being secretive and sneaky about it, and tell you guys. I mean, I might have people disagree, but at least I'm not being secretive about it. I'm being honest. Mm-hmm. So, that one's important. Alright, next. First, death is victory regardless of the ability to even resurrect. However, that also depends on the speed of the combatant's ability to resurrect. This allows us to determine a more likely winner in these battles as opposed to using arguments for characters like Doomsday from DC Comics, who may take longer to resurrect, whereas a character like Sentry from Marvel Comics can pretty much resurrect during mid-battle. Those are just examples. So, this one's kind of controversy and weird, because what people will often do is, let's say that they're debating and they're saying, well, eventually, if this character dies, he'll just eventually come back prepared, and then he'll beat a character. Well, if the character is gone for a certain amount of time, then technically, when they died, that character lost. So the person who died lost. That is a technical loss. So I count that as a victory for the person who had killed the character who can technically resurrect, but because the speed is prolonged, but because the resurrection is prolonged and it's later, I don't count it. So it just depends on who it is and how they resurrect and how fast they resurrect. That one I think is a really controversial one. It's a weird one, but I think it's necessary. Alright, next. It is important to be as brutally honest as possible so bias does not play a role in favoring combatants. We do not want to lie or misguide, nor do we want you to think that we are giving you the end-all, be-all answer or ending the debate. Thus, it's intended that we don't end battles, but we give you our honest opinion by presenting what we believe are facts to back up those opinions. Honesty is key, guys. Honesty is key. You can have people disagree all day, but as long as they see that you're trying to be honest, it's okay. Honesty is key, and if you're wrong, you're wrong. Whatever. But, you know, as long as you're not trying to intentionally mess with things and trying to put things in your favor for the sake of it being in your favor because you want to be right, because there's just no way that anyone else could be right, right? So, you know, bias has to be put aside, and I'm not going to call anybody out, but I've had friends that I've wanted to put on the team for Dream Battles, but the conversations I would have at times, they would be so biased towards characters that it was a problem, because it meant that they were not willing to listen to reason, and because to determine a winner, you have to make arguments for both sides to then try to figure out a winner, a legit winner in your mind. So that's how I look at battles. I always try to make arguments for both sides to see which one I think convinces me more. And there's just people out there, including some of the friends I have, that just are not willing to do that. And Jacob knows this too, because he's been there for some of that. And yeah, and I think this is a big problem in Versus overall, where there is so much bias, and it's more about rooting for your guy as opposed to being realistic and just looking at the facts presented to you, you know? Like on Death Battle, all you see before a Death Battle starts is people rooting. And it's ridiculous, because it's not a boxing match where it can change and it can go either way. It's just, you know, they choose who they choose, and it doesn't change who you think wins. It's all opinion, but I mean, come on, we need to move past the bias, and it's time for that. And the last, and probably the most important rule that I think is the most annoying thing out there, and I blame a character named Batman for this, is no prep time whatsoever, guys. There's no prep time in my series. There should never be prep time for battles. Prep time is ridiculous. You can make any argument you want with prep time. You could do it for anyone. You can literally do it for anybody and just argue that prep time is going to give them the win because they'll do this or build that. It's silly. I've seen some of the stupidest arguments ever for Batman beating someone like Galactus because of prep time, about how he can shrink Galactus or something stupid. I've seen that shit, and it is baffling how prep time just really messes with a debate. So I made sure that was the number one rule, that there was no prep time, and that characters have no familiarity with each other is important. So, and that's that.
To be unwrapped and unwrapped again.
I don't know Ruby though. My friend Trevor likes Ruby, but I don't know Ruby.
I don't know Ruby either. I don't really give a shit about Ruby.
Yeah, it's just like unique themes, like the apocalypse. The apocalypse is the theme of War vs. Doomslayer, for instance. And sometimes the theme can be a debate of something like that, but sometimes it could just... That's like Ravager vs. Wolverine. It is the theme of nature and science, and how they often are clashing, but sometimes you see nature and science come together, and it creates like the ultimate life form. You know what I mean? So both Ravager and Wolverine were created from the combinations of nature and science. So
I'll never let anything happen to our children. Not like...
So yeah, it's just really unique, interesting themes, and that's what I like Dream Battles to be. And sometimes there are similarities, and there's nothing wrong with them. I just don't think that should be the key, because Death Battle's got that. And, you know, I just think it's time to be more interesting. You know, it's just time to try something new.
This will help you relax.
That's why I really liked Rico's Versus series, because he did battles that I typically just wouldn't, like, think about, you know? Like, I would have never have thought who would win between Sub-Zero and Green Arrow. I would have never thought of that in my life. It would have never crossed my mind. But, and even though it was a little one-sided, I think he did a good job on the video. I apologize.
Oh, it's so hot.
Oh, it's hot where you're at?
Well, I need it. After I'm done with the stream, I'll probably turn on my air conditioner.
Oh. I got you.
But, I'm almost done with the game anyway. I'm at the groom part.
Mm-hmm.
He's cutting someone's balls off.
But yeah, it's otherwise still the same rules and stuff. They've just been slightly altered and updated, just to be kind of, you know, perfected and, you know, make more sense. So I wanted to do that one day because I've been wanting to sit down and just update things for a while, and I'm glad I did that. So I hate the groom. I hate him.
Hold still now, darling. All these unsightly hairs. Oh.
So Jacob, from what you've seen from Elimination Chamber, how'd you like it, man?
I fell asleep halfway through it.
You did?
I watched the first two matches full. Then I watched.
Oh, so all the female matches?
Yeah, I watched the female matches. Then I accidentally fell asleep halfway through Sammy versus Kevin. Then I woke up around the time the Rock was coming out.
I had to drink some cold brew coffee to stay awake, just because I didn't want to miss what happened after that big moment at the end. That was crazy. It's very refreshing, though, I gotta say. John Cena as a heel is very, very, very
You know
refreshing.
that GIF? You know that GIF I sent you? Heel turn.
Yeah. Maybe a little heel turn.
A little heel turn.
Yeah.
You have amazing bone structure. Such soft skin. You're going to be beautiful. A woman has to suffer some things. It's not pleasant, I know. But just
There's
try
his
it.
wee-wee.
Endure. For my sake. For the sake of our children. It won't take long. A few snips of the flesh here and
But yeah, like, I started really, like,
vulgar.
doing that for my battles, because after I met Rico, I started thinking, you know, maybe I should start thinking more outside the box, and just being a little more unique with my battles, you know? So, I think it was for the best.
So every time we get to this part, when he starts cutting, I always thought Waylon was pissing, but it turns out it was just the wood with the sawdust coming out. I thought Waylon was pissing his pants. Well, pissing his no pants.
Yeah.
But no, it was just
Pissing
sawdust.
on himself.
Yeah, I thought he would be doing that, but no, it was just sawdust. Yeah, sawdust right there.
You gotta love that sawdust coming out
And
of
I
the
got
wee-wee.
no battery.
God, that would hurt so bad. Fuck. Damn. This game still has really good graphics. It's very cinematic.
If I get caught here, I'm gonna have to restart. So I'm gonna be really careful. I'm gonna wait till he goes over there.
Oh, that's right. You're on Nightmare, aren't you?
Insane.
Or Insane, my bad.
Nightmare is like Insane, but you still have checkpoints.
Yeah. But you don't have checkpoints here.
Nope. Permadeath.
Permadeath. Damn. Hate that. Darling, I'll rip the womb from the rotten guts.
Don't freak me out, dude. Come on.
Oh, you whores! Shush, bitch!
Shut the fuck
Metal
up! You're freaking me out more than you.
Come on, Jacob!
Oh, dude, he was so close. Oh, God.
Just do what needs to be done, Jacob!
Don't you fuck.
You know it's the right thing!
Oh, let's see what's up there. Ooh, a newspaper. I can sit on the bench and read this newspaper.
Yeah. A document just happened to fly right out the window with you.
I'm just gonna close this.
Darling.
Motherfucker.
Sweetie pie.
Honey bunch.
My sweet olive biscuit.
Sugar booger.
My blueberry muffin. Oh my god. How fucked up that is. Hide in the fridge.
Hello there.
I guess he was a little bit ahead of himself, huh? He was a little too far ahead of himself.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
Don't ask why. I'm just getting this battery over here. I was singing this when we were on the phone earlier.
Oh, he's singing because I can't hear nothing.
When I was a boy, my mother said to me, "Get married, son. See how happy you'll be."
I love the shadow.
Yeah.
They did a good job with that.
Alright, I'm gonna wait till his music goes off.
Oh my god. Oh.
Wait till the music dies off.
Wait for him to just kind of chill out.
Yeah, wait for him to chill out, then I'm gonna...
Chill the fuck out! Honey Bunch, I just want to see you. I just need to have a word. Is he coming?
Yes. No.
I love the particles in the air. Where are you, Honey Bunch? Oh, there you are. You whore. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, he's coming.
Don't close the door on me while we're arguing.
I think I'd go faster if I look behind. When I'm hobbling.
That's interesting.
Oh, God.
He was a little ahead of himself, honey. God.
One more. I tried, and I tried. You all betrayed me. You can hang like the rest of them.
Oh, God.
be like all these beautiful women.
This is you on the honeymoon. Hate to imagine.
I want to be like all these models.
I'd hate to imagine our anniversary.
Hold still. God damn it, what are you? God. Oh, damn it, darling. Hey.
Most satisfying death.
You could have been beautiful. We could have been beautiful.
Oh. I think it'd be really creepy if he was still moving and alive. He's just kind of mumbling.
He was flinching a little bit.
Yeah, but then he died. I'm just saying if they would have kept him just moving after that, that'd be creepy.
Imagine the groom in the movie. I wonder who they're gonna pick.
I don't know. Maybe Jim Carrey. I don't know.
Jim Carrey's done with acting.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. He only came back for Sonic 3 because, you know, that was actually something new for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, but
then he was in the first few.
Yeah. Well, that's from the main game. The chapel being on fire because of Father Martin.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a familiar face soon.
Indeed.
Hello, Traeger.
Check his pulse.
Interesting how this is shorter, and yet it kind of follows side by side with the main campaign. All teams, deadly force, kill anything that moves. Anything, even if it's a fly. Fuck 'em up, boys!
Hello, Traeger. You've seen better days, butter.
Indeed. Everybody's really excited about Traeger, aren't they? That's what you get, Traeger. Take that, you D-hole.
T-egg. Swallow. Fire.
Space vacuum. It's keeping our airing until we...
I can run again. This looks familiar.
I guess it's all that adrenaline.
Hey, this looks familiar, but now it's more
It
clean.
does.
It's clean. Who cleaned
Yeah.
this?
I guess they brought the janitors in. The squad did. They brought their janitors.
Oh, this
All
one's
right, all right, men, clean these rooms. I want it spotless.
Well, what about the wall writer? Did I say back talk? No.
If he writes on the wall, then clean it. No, sir, that's not what I mean.
What do you mean then?
He'll fuck us up.
Mr. Park.
Can you go down to the basement?
No.
Oh, damn. That'd be cool if you could.
No one can know.
Fucking die already. What a dick.
Fun fact, that's not Billy, that's Miles.
Is it?
That's Miles as the wall rider.
That's cool. You go, Miles.
Thank you. Even though Wayland Park is the reason why you're here. So really, fuck him.
Well, I mean, you know, he knows he's innocent. They're both innocent.
Oh, look at that detail.
Look at that detail being ripped in half.
Zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. Turn off that night vision. Here's what you get, Jeremy.
Oh, and he's doing it. I'm just a little delayed on my end, so.
Nice delay.
Yeah. A little bit of that stank. There you go.
I don't know what this headless body did, but
I'll teabag them too for no reason. Yep. You know what? Just because I don't like you.
we can. The only part that we can really go to that was in the other game, we can go to the side courtyard right here.
Really?
That window's still open. But we can't climb up because someone broke the ladder.
Oh, fucking assholes.
We can still climb the stairwell over here.
That's interesting.
And we can't hop up over here either. Because in the main game, you can actually skip the ladder and just climb right here.
Huh. Very interesting. I bet this guy's thinking, why the fuck is he taking me over here? I'm injured!
He's like, why am I over here?
I am fucking injured! Hello? Gotta record this for dramatic effect. Get in the fucking car. So he's taking Miles' car, huh?
Yeah. But here comes Miles.
Is he mad?
Yeah, he's taking his car.
He's like, mother...
You press that button. There's no going back, Mr. Park. There's enough hard evidence in that video file to make a world of shit for our friends.
Oh boy.
You got out of Mount Massive alive.
You press that button.
In our power to cover your tracks.
Oh shit!
But our enemies are twitching and malicious corporate paranoiacs with resources you're too moral to imagine. You won't be the only target. Anyone you care about, your wife, your child, there'll be nothing to Murkoff but ways to hurt you. I need you to understand the bridge you're crossing here. You will do irrevocable damage to the company. You might even get close to something like justice. But once you click upload, your life is over. Everyone you love is fucked. But it's the right thing to do.
We'll just go into
Is
witness
hurting Murkoff
protection.
worth that much to you?
Once you click it, your life is over.
If Murkoff is going to come after us, then just put us in witness protection. You know, if we're going to the authorities, put me and my family in witness protection, and keep the Murkoff sons of bitches.
Just
away.
take me to S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
The Avengers, Nick Fury.
Take me through put me in space with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, they'll never get there. They're not advanced enough.
What are they gonna do? Have Merc tactical
to go to space? God, Outlast in space would be so cool.
What's Murkoff gonna do? Make satellites and make freaking rocket
ships? Well, there's all of Whistleblower.
Alright.
God, you just had to show off, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. On insane difficulty, I showed off, too.
Yeah. No, and I played on normal, and I struggled like a bitch.
Anyway, thank you all for joining the stream. And we'll talk to you sometime later.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.